Hello, this is Devin Starseed, and this is the horoscope for Saturday, April 10th, 2021. I remember very well when the molecular structure of DNA and the nature of the genetic code were first elucidated in the 1950s and 1960s. How biologists who studied whole organisms accused the new proponents of molecular biology of reductionism, parenthetically, and in quotes. They'll never understand even a worm with their DNA. Of course, reducing everything to a vital force is no less reductionism, but it is now clear that all life on Earth, every single living thing, has its genetic information encoded in its nucleic acids and employs fundamentally the same codebook to implement the hereditary instructions. We have learned how to read the code. The same few dozen organic molecules are used over and over again in biology for the widest variety of functions. Genes bearing significant responsibility for cystic fibrosis and breast cancer have been identified. The 1.8 million rungs of the DNA ladder of the bacterium Haemophilus influenza, comprising its 1,743 genes, have been sequenced. The specific function of most of these genes is beautifully detailed, from the manufacture and folding of hundreds of complex molecules, to protection against heat and antibiotics, to increasing the mutation rate, to making identical copies of the bacterium. Much of the genomes of many other organisms, including the roundworm Caenorhabditis elegans, have been mapped. Molecular biologists are busy recording the sequence of the 3 billion nucleotides that specify how to make a human being. In another decade or two, they'll be done. Whether the benefits will ultimately exceed the risks seems by no means certain. The continuity between atomic physics, molecular chemistry, and that holy of holies, the nature of reproduction and heredity, has now been established. No new principle of science needed to be invoked. It looks as if there are a small number of simple facts that can be used to understand the enormous intricacy and variety of living things. Molecular genetics also teaches that each organism has its own particularity. Reductionism is even better established in physics and chemistry. I will later describe the unexpected coalescence of our understanding of electricity, magnetism, light, and relativity into a single framework. We've known for centuries that a handful of comparatively simple laws not only explains, but quantitatively and accurately predicts a breathtaking variety of phenomena, not just on Earth, but throughout the entire universe.